All right, guys, welcome to Cybertruck One, and welcome to my latest and greatest adapter. Look at this, a NEMA 1450 to a 4-split 20 amp 120 volt outlets. Why have I done this? Well, my wife and I were camping at Sequoia National Park a week or so ago, and we were having an issue with the breaker tripping on our 20 amp outlets. We just had an extension cord plugged in, and we were running these two items at the same time. We have a quick hot pot, whatever you want to call it, a Instapot making hot water, and we had this grill going, which is electric, and it tripped the 20 amp. Why did it trip the 20 amp, you say? Well, if we could do some quick math, we could figure that out rather easily. Basically, the grill uses 1800 watts at 120 volts, and the Instapot uses 1500 watts at 120 volts. So to get your amperage, you divide the watts by the volts. You get 15 amps for the grill and 12.5 amps for the Instapot. That equals 27.5. So when you're drawing over 27.5 on a 20 amp breaker, guess what happens? Now, wait a second. You might say, well, there's two of them here, and you could put one there and one here. Not true. My understanding of the Tesla system here is, yes, this is 20 amps, but both of these outlets are sharing that same circuit. So no, it's not going to work. What's the solution? You're looking at it right here. As I said, I got 50 amp NEMA 1450 240 volt split into 4 outlets. Now I'm going to show you in a little clip here how this works exactly on the internal side of things. So for anyone that just wants to understand how this works, obviously this is your NEMA 1450 240 volt 50 amp plug. One side, this is one hot, and this is the other. So 120 on this side, 120 on the other. Together is 240. There you have it. One is also the neutral, and then the ground. Okay. So when we come over here, what's so cool about this plug is they do it in this clear plastic. We can see how it works. So on a 240 volt wiring, there's two hots, and so the red is a hot and the black is a hot. And you'll look underneath here, you'll see these metal pieces here. This one hot goes to this side and basically powers this outlet. Then the other one goes to this side of this outlet and powers that. So that's the one side. We split the 240 into 120. And now on the other side, we have the black. Same thing on the lower level. You can see the metal. The prongs go to here for this outlet, and the prongs go to this side over here for that outlet. Again, now you've split the 240 into two different sides here, and now this is a 120 outlet. However, now we're running it through 50 amps, and we're not going to have problems. But as just a precaution, I put one on this side and one on that side. That's each leg. But the truth be said, I don't think it matters, because ultimately it's going back and it's just looking at 50 amps 240 as the circuit protection. So someone can answer that question. I don't think it matters, but just as a precaution, I put one on this leg and one on the other. Anyway, here you have it. Cooked up a little leftovers that we had here on the grill to make sure it worked. And I made a little hot water. If you want to buy this thing, this little adapter, I'll put the adapter in the description below. Please follow along the channel. We're doing all kinds of things like accessories, camping stuff. We're building 3 different campers for the Cybertruck, all the types of traveling that we do. And so we'll see you at the next one, and thanks for watching. Cybertruck One is sponsored by EVject. Visit evject.com, use the coupon code Cybertruck1, one spelled out ONE, and get yourself a big discount. You can use this device to both extend the connection ability of a CCS adapter to a NACS, or use this to protect you and your family in the unlikely event you're charging at a supercharging station and a very bad man shows up and you have to escape quickly. Thanks again for watching.